Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome again to Chained Echoes. Thank you for joining us. Weird little detail here. We're here on the flying continent of Shambala, and you can see all that beautiful verdant land down there. Can I leave this place on the airship? Can I? No, I can't. We're kind of stuck here for now, actually. Just wanted to show. I'm pretty sure Shambala is over open ocean on the world map. But, like, there's very clearly a continent down there. I might be misremembering. Maybe it's a weird angle towards the continent of Atlantis? I don't know. Anyway, last time... there we go. There's at least a teleport menu. You can see we're at that big star over there. Right there, and yeah, that definitely looks like that's over the ocean, but whatever. So last time we, after the huge events at Torment Castle, we were recovering at our base, where we learned quite a bit about the whole reincarnation thing in this world, and the past life thing works. Most notably, that freaking Victor and Bathra's know Glenn and Len's past lives. Although they couldn't go into details because there's some metaphysical stuff about, like, you going insane if you, like, are told about your past life, like, too early. You're supposed to kind of naturally regain the memories, was kind of the vibe. It's a little contrived, but I get it. But at least it's good to know that, like, there's stuff going on here a little bit. Like, the reasons for Victor's coyness are, like, a little bit better explained if we are to believe them now. So, since Len remembers her past life being on Shambala, we flew over here because it turns out that everybody actually kind of seems to know about Shambala. That was that weird plot twist to me, like, it just has the energy of this secret place hidden away somewhere, and it turns out, everybody, well, I don't know if everybody, but it is fairly well documented, the existence of this place, and I think, like, wasn't it, Sienna had been here? Yeah, so here we are. We're going to adventure in Shambala. Getting a lot of energy now from Chrono Trigger in this area, I have to admit. Like, this area, bringing in mind... I don't remember the name of the mountain, but of course in general, like 12,000 BC... Was it Zeal was the name of the Kingdom of Zeal. You get that vibe here. But then the mountain you go to find one of the sages. Here's again, I'm dropping some spoilers for Chrono Trigger. I'm sorry. I'm being pretty vague about them, I'd say, you know. Well, but just in general, that there's a place like this in Chrono Trigger. Yeah, the mountain that you go to find one of the sages. The boss is the really tough, huge monster, Gigagaya. That's where I'm getting the vibes from here, you know. Oh, one little thing that's just so you note. I only noticed this while prepping for the episode. The game has once again shuffled our party member layout. I didn't even think about this, but it's decided to stick everybody in this kind of order. As you may recall, like, you know, between, like, big sequences when, you know, we've lost control of the party and it's been just Glenn running around, afterwards the game has been very selective on, like, how it organizes them. Now, I could totally, like, fix this back to what it was before Act 2. Like this isn't set in stone. We can go to formation and just mess however the heck we want, you know. Like so. But I kind of want to see how, like, you know, the different shuffles, different, like, organizations of characters might work, because, this might be fun. Glenn and Len have been kind of a real power couple throughout this game. They've always been together. Now it's Glenn and Amalia, but at least now Glenn and Len get to fight kind of side by side. Like, I didn't ever think about that, but whoever you pair up, like, those two never get to be, like, together in the field. So now it's kind of like this, and, you know, might be fun. We'll see how it goes. Rob is now in the active party. I feel like I haven't used him a ton because he's always been, like, benched behind. And Victor has been more useful, I think it was Victor who was in this slot. So, you know, good to see him, like, join the party a little bit as well there. Alright. So can we teleport? I could just teleport out of here, I'm pretty sure. Now, I cannot use... I'm just using my buttons here. I cannot call in my sky armor, even. I just am stuck walking around here. But what if I wanted to teleport? Like Farnsport. Will the game let me? It will. Okay, that's a kind of a... Well, it's not a problem, but it's just a kind of a little bizarre feature that, like, you seem to be locked into Shambala, but then you can just use the teleport thing loophole to get out of there. And there it is, confirmed that Shambala is floating over open ocean on the world map, so this vista down here is a little silly, but, you know, I'm not gonna, like, dock points for the game for that, come on now. It's just, you know, funny little observation. But yeah, this place is if anything, you'd think you could use a, you know, sky armor in, so the fact that we're locked away... Did they explain something last episode that I forgot the explanation for? Ooh, Tukibris. They are toucan hummingbird combinations. I thought I remembered seeing that on the reward board. Yikes, okay. Let's see how tough these are. Oh my god. Okay. The giant cartoon fist was an unexpected but welcome touch. That was very silly. I gotta be careful to remember who's paired up with who now, because gotta watch who ends up here. You know. Ooh, don't want to do that. I'll drop out of the... Instead, just shoot out a power shot. Oh yeah. Tukarang! Oh, excuse me. Got choked up by that Tukarang. Scary move. Ooh, boy! We're a bit beat up here. Okie doke. Ah, that's decent. Yeah. Oh, okie dokie. That's, Victor down, not good, but thankfully Amalia is here ready to go, so that's why we got this set up. Now let's see what Toxic Shot does. I don't think I've yet seen what the difference is between Toxic and... Ooh, ouch, okay. Toxic and... Toxic and poison, exactly. So I guess we'll find out now. Come on, come on. I gotta turn before the toucans? No. Tukibris, excuse me. Oh, rude. Ooh, okay. Not just rude, but ouchies. Okay, okay. Okay, let's think this through. Let's use an Angel Wing on Amalia, so that we can now drop a Heal All, which is not going to be enough to survive their punches. Nectar... Oh, that's not good. Oh, neat. Okay. Oh, we're gonna hit that. We are going to hit the overheat if I don't do something real smart real quick. Well, let's speed us up is a pretty good choice to begin with, I'd say. Gotta use these buffs more often. It always goes like this when you bump into a new enemy, doesn't it? It gets a little exciting. These two cans are going pretty hard on us. All things considered. Okay, though. Got the overdrive meter in control, so that's good. Nice, that's one down, so that's good. Oof. Why the heck not? Just, you know, gives us a little bit of breathing room. They're strong against Earth, so let's not do that. Let's instead... Well, let's use a defensive buff, because kind of weather these attacks, I feel like. And let's... Oh, heavy, though. It's weak against Earth. Oh, I didn't think about that. Wow, I've been screwing this up a little bit. I could have used the attack there. Well, no, it's no problem, because I can do this, and call in Bathras and drop a little Terra on this dude. There you go. Okay, Rude Awakening to... Whoa! Kidoki. To Shambala with these, Tukibris. Oh! What was that? Looked like a giant owl! Giant owl? Okay, that sounds kind of fun. I love me some owls. Is that an enemy? Alright, am I just being like... Oh, it was just some birds. I wasn't sure if there was something underground. It was scaring me a little bit. Okay. Oh no, what are these now? It's kind of monkeys. Alright, well, I guess we'll try them. Sky monkeys, were those on the reward board? Sounds vaguely familiar. We'll figure it out. I gotta go back to Chrono Trigger a little bit here, now that I mentioned that this area reminds me of Chrono Trigger. By the way, these are weak against darkness, strong against water. Got it. I guess we can always just do a little bit of fire, like so, just for Hexies. Ooh, that wasn't necessary because it was Glenn who was hurt. Never mind. Okay, playing a little too careful here, I would say. Anyway, gotta go back to Chrono Trigger a little bit, because one of the selling things that I originally was interested in this game when people were like, oh yeah, this one's like Chrono Trigger, everybody. Like, this really takes after that. I haven't felt that a ton as we play through. I mean, it takes from a lot of classic Super Nintendo era RPG vibes, but I don't think Chrono Trigger specifically. The one thing that this takes from Chrono Trigger, of course, is that the enemies are on the field, and you see them beforehand, and you can, like, deal with them. You know, you can kind of plan your encounters if you want to fight them or not, because you, like, see the monsters coming at you, you know. It's kind of like that, but the other thing that I think Chrono Trigger, like, has going for it, separate from, you know, other contemporary you know, RPGs of that time, I would say is the whole, like, dual attacks, and of course finally the triple techs, dual tech, triple tech, and that's not at all here, so that's why I'm kind of like, you know, I don't know. I don't see the Chrono Trigger comparisons that much, with the exception of the, like, enemies on the field. But, you know, now this area of the game, like, now I'm feeling it, like, a little bit, like, I guess that's why I should have been looking more for just what the world looks like. I think now there is something that's a little bit more unique to that classic game. Separates it a little bit from, such, check this. Bam! The freaking pose. From those, ye olde, you know, RPGs. But I don't know. As long as it's, like, you know, classic RPG vibes being shown, you know, like, doesn't mind if it's very Chrono Trigger in particular or anything from that time, you know. I mean, we kind of had Final Fantasy VI at one point when our, like, team was split up in 3 and we got to play through all of them. That was very, you know, how Final Fantasy VI worked in at least one spot. I don't remember. Like, do you have a split up thingy later on, the same way as it did? I don't actually remember. My memory of Final Fantasy VI is actually pretty bad. If I admit this embarrassment, fake monkey's paw. Okay. I didn't actually ever beat Final Fantasy VI. I've like watched how the ending goes, but I played about maybe half of it, maybe 2/3 of it. I know the broad strokes of how it ends. I've looked up how it goes, but I do admit that is a shortcoming in my pedigree of classical RPGs. Should I just play Final Fantasy VI someday on this channel? Would that be of any interest to anybody? I don't know, but I could consider it. TP saved, huzzah! I could play any of the old Final Fantasies, really. Even like, I'm personally not huge on the 8-bit Nintendo ones, the first 3. If I played those, I would at least have to play like one of the pixel remasters that like, you know, at least update them visually. I feel like, and I'll probably have some like gameplay updates. But like I'm not super crazy about those, but you know, for a lark, I could totally go through those. I suppose. I bet, you know, I wouldn't even be totally shit at them nowadays because I'm better at games. I feel like. Okay, good fight against the Sky Monkeys. They weren't as bad as the Tuki Breeze. There we go. Oh no, we can't get across this tiny little river here. I wonder if that hippo's gonna be an enemy. If it is, then that's gonna be a huge problem. Ooh. Oh, a giant chain! Okay, even more, because I'm pretty sure the mountain that I'm thinking of, the floating mountain in Chrono Trigger, is being held by a giant chain. Wait, what was that item I just got? Hold on. So just the vibes there, very much. Azd 2. A researcher found a second type of the item, Azd. He was not lazy in naming like his buddy, but he had no choice but to adapt to the naming convention of the previous item. Oh, okay, so we're missing like a ongoing joke here, I assume. I assume at some point we picked up an item called Azd, and I've just missed it, and it's just a like little meta gag about how lazy the naming is. Because if you look at your probably, you know, European or American standard keyboard, like Ast is just the 3 letters there on the keyboard, right below Quert. So yeah, okay, kind of a cute gag, I suppose. But Viking Sword, 7 stars. Yeah. What was I thinking about earlier? I was talking about Chrono Trigger, right? Because the chain, the mountain. Yeah. And the one thing I wanted to also say from this game, apart from you know, that, like, I just want to point out, like, you know, the one thing that this really does share with Chrono Trigger, the enemies on the field, I do think that Chrono Trigger still does it a little bit better. Oop. No. It's really an owl! How cute! One that can't fly, apparently. Oh, is that what we were seeing there? I get it. The thing stumbled around. Very cute. Uh-oh, golden egg. Hold on. Yeah, the one thing I do like about, like, Chrono Trigger and its enemies on the field... There we go. Golden Borb Orb. Orb Bob. Uh-oh. Is this a special fight? I'm not actually sure. Why is Rob half low on TP? What happened there? We're supposed to all have max TP when we start a fight. Why did that happen? Weird. Paralyzed and toxic. Very good. Yeah, the thing with Chrono Trigger is that I feel like the creatures in that, like the monsters, they have a little bit more character than the monsters in the field in this game. they put like effort to have the monsters like, you know, kind of interacting with the surroundings, and sometimes they surprise you, like you don't always see them. Like sometimes they walk out from like behind a bush to ambush you, you know. There's a little bit more life put into the creatures in Chrono Trigger. In this game, they did it a little bit early on with the... They did a little bit with the, like, the slorses, the little horse thingies. Oh yeah, magic resist. Okay, that didn't work. Oopsie daisy, that's a problem. The slorses were those enemies you might recall that were, you know, like horse creatures that were galloping around in rolling fields. That was kind of like, you know, that was a little bit like, you know, immersive, you know, the horse enemies, you know, galloping in the wild. I don't remember, although there may have been examples of it later on, but I don't remember anything similar. My memory is of every other enemy that they just kind of sit around waiting for a fight to happen, you know. A little bit of that magic goes there, I feel like. Ooh, okay. No worries. So I commend Matthias Linda for the effort of having like enemies in the environment the way they are in this game. It's quaint. I like it. These are all magical attacks, so this is a problem. Does it still have... Yes, it just has magic resist, I guess, for the entire fight. Oh, shoot. Everything that Bathras does is magical. This is a problem. Okay. I guess I could try this, see if this removes magic resist. It missed. I kind of suspected that might happen, but... Oh no. Oh, that's not good. A double melting gold move in a row. Oh no! If it uses melting gold again, we are dead ski. Oh, that's very rude of it to do that twice in a row. Not a fan. Nope. Consume T. Oh, that's why we had lost technical points earlier. It had this consume TP move. Got it. Okay. Okay, I gotta use this move just to lower my overdrive meter. Oh, that does for everybody! Ah, we got cooked. You guys mind if I have a second go at this? I think I can try another go. I just got incredibly unlucky with those multi-attacks there, so let's see how this goes a second time. I can't tell if this is like a special enemy, though, or not, because... I don't know. Alright, there's the consume TP. Now I see what's going on there. Okay. Poor Bob. This is a real fight then, huh? Well, what we're gonna do first is lower this guy's attack potential. That's the smart move. But now that we know that that's what's going on, I'm gonna play it up a little long here. And why don't we speed it up? Yeah, see, the damage is a little bit lowered there, so that's good. Right! Oh, by a number of summons times 15. So this is not going to do anything, is it? No, that's good to know. I gotta build up the meter to use that. Which means attacking this guy, even though it's magic resistant, just to get that going there. How do you like that? Oh yeah, but yeah, good to know, good to know. And why don't we... Hold on, have we put the... Not the Valor Minway yet. Or should I call in Tomke real quick? Wait, I'm sorry, did that heal it? This guy heals fire? Did I see that right? Or am I crazy? Also, we can steal something from it. A copper nugget. Yay. Okay, now let's drop... Actually, HP regen, I feel, is the safer bet here. We do that. Okay. Make sure Sienna's operational. A little bit of a crit buff, I guess. Yeah. Oh no, it didn't heal from the fire drop. That was the damage from the bleed effect. I just missed the damage that the cigarette light move did. I somehow managed to completely miss what happened there. So, okay, good to know. Okay, it's getting a little hot. Getting a little hot here. A little hot under the collar. I could really use that technical point thing from Victor right about now to make sure that we can counter that thing's absorb technical points thingy. That's a problem for sure. Okay, this isn't going to go through, but I want to build up. This is also going to help with the thing, right? So that's kind of Bathras's role here, is to, like, also be a technical point provider, you know? Click! Oh yeah, alright, damage. It was alright. Ooh, I keep... Okay, Petal Storm is now active. I keep forgetting to check for that. Kind of important. We're in it. In fact, now it's time for that. Gotta use it. Ooh, yeah. Very lucky. Oh, and our health is great, so we can call in Glenn at this point and do another arms break to make sure this guy isn't hurting us too bad. Ooh, that damage was good. And... oh, it's only 15. Well, it's something. So the best we can do is 45, because Bathras can only stack 3 of those at best. It's getting there in a slice with that little bit of a crit there. Very good. Looking at the meter here, I think I'll risk this. Oh, that missed? Oh, that's too bad. Because it's flying, perhaps? Again, this is not a waste. That's us banking technical points to use in a moment, so don't worry about it. Let's do that, though. Ooh, blinded and silenced. Lucky. I'm hoping that melting gold doesn't proc while it's silenced. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I just now noticed. Right. We just fell out of the tracker. That's fine, I guess. Ooh. Didn't do anything. Very handy. Very handy. I should have swapped in Amalia to do some heals there, methinks. Oh boy. Now, Valor Minway. Right. Now's the time. Here we can use X-Slash to put on a little bit of bleed again. And Petal Storm's active. Perfect. TP is consumed. Not good. I'm going to build up this modifier a little bit more. There we go. Do that. This is getting exciting, but we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm really hoping this guy isn't just a special enemy and, like, there's not, like, a fight against 2 of these later on. Or we are, like, capital S screwed. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The heat is on. Yeah, it seems like this isn't gonna hit this flying fellow. It just isn't. It ain't happening. Hey, it paralyzed proc, so that's good. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna do this. Gotta keep our healer working here, so... Both of our healers, really. Oh boy. Speaking of which, let's help out a little bit with that. Ta-da! Ooh, I should have... should be watching that overdrive meter. Okay, okay, okay. No worries, we both got this guy. You love it. Actually, we're doing pretty okay health-wise here. Maybe I won't drop heal all here. Maybe I'll just, another shot. Not the bird down yet. Okay, okay. Now? Not quite. This is a healthy bird. Oh no, Len is down! Not good, not good. Exceptionally not good. Gonna have to do this. Also gonna do this, just to make sure we survive this next attack, unless it dies from the bleed. Ouya! So we didn't get an Achievo for that, so that wasn't like a special creature or anything, apparently. Which means we might face more of those later on. Good lord. Let's check the journal real quick. Like, is that true? I haven't looked at this in a while, but I think this guy's worth a look. Okay, it's not here. We just have the Tukibri and the Sky Monkey. The cross between a hummingbird and a toucan. The scientists were amazed at the discovery. The bird has strange features. Its wings are shaped like hands, and its beak can be separated from its head and used as a weapon. There are people who claim that this is actually not a bird. Yeah, that was a really weird creature. The cartoony big fist was very funny. Sky Monkey. These little beasts look small and cute, but they are known to cause a lot of trouble. They come in large groups and throw feces at you. Ew, is that what the ball is? It's not the worst thing in the world. Aha! Well, well, well. So, Boar Bob is here in the special enemies, so apparently it is, in fact, a special creature, along with Gwen and June here for some reason. Kinda odd, why weren't they here? Like, you know, the vegetable crew is here. Carrie, Peppa, Mush, Cornelia, and Broccoli. That's very funny. I haven't looked at this in ages, this list. Calfreed, Buff Boss, yeah. Gin. Giga Drillbreaker, the Cortara Condor. Mathia, former general of King Frederick, fell from grace after trying to kill Len. And then, forgotten Mathia. Fate sends the masked man to people in desperate situations. In exchange for a payment, he gives them a gift. Mathia sacrificed parts of his body to obtain magical abilities. And then there's Sturm und Drang, weirdly, in a weird order here, Drang and Sturm. Alright, let's learn about these guys. Drang is the brother of Sturm. He worships his brother above all else. When he heard that his brother aspired to a military career, he immediately followed him. To this day, he has not left his side. Now they are united, even in death. And Sturm, the brother of Drang, hates his brother above all else. Went into the military to escape from him and their home. Unfortunately, his brother followed him everywhere. To this day, Drang does not understand that Sturm hates him. Now they are united, even in death. That was certainly a story for two guys who never had a single line of dialogue, and, ooh, very sad in a way. Aw, I feel bad for blowing them up. Have we read this stuff about the Capo? Maybe we have. I really don't know why these two are here. This is strange. Gwaine is a mysterious person who serves under Frederick. Supposedly an R, but Victor senses a strange energy coming from him. Perhaps Gwaine is not who he claims to be. Perhaps he is much older than an R can ever be. And June, Gwaine's partner. She seems to take life lightly and enjoys it to the fullest. At the same time, she is easily bored. Her exact relationship with Gwaine is unknown. It seems to be more than a simple romantic relationship. Oh my god, okay. Just a curiosity, like what their stats are like. Very, very... Okay, fine. It's out of control, eh? So Dakapa was 6,000 hit points, but we got to use the machine. Golden Boar Bob was, less than that, 5,000, but we couldn't use Sky Armor, so it was a fight. Pure 24 karat gold with wings. This creature is barely able to stay in the air. The richest rulers of Nabrilia like to keep this bird in cages. It is a symbol of their wealth and power. The Golden Boar Bob on Shambala has managed to avoid this fate so far, until a bunch of idiots came and killed it. Now I feel, once again, a little bad.